Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. In the last episode, we did a massive expansion on nuclear power. All my bots are going crazy because I carpeted the whole thing with concrete, so they're all waiting to get recharged. And you can't see it. I probably should put another radar down there. Actually, I think I can do that remotely. No, I don't have the materials for it. Anyway, we've got 480 megawatts of capacity now. We turned off steam, so steam power is slowing to a halt, but we're only using, well, we're using less than half of our capacity right now. So we're in good shape, but we need to get Kovarex enrichment set up. Actually, let me take some of those plates. I'll make a radar. I'll put the radar into the logistics network. Now I have to make another one. And then I'll place it. Where should we put it? We could put it right there. There. And I'll put that one in inventory too. Okay, so I'm going to use this centrifuge for Kovarex enrichment. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay, and I guess we'll put it right here. Okay. So Kovarex enrichment takes 41, or no, I'm sorry, it takes 40 uranium-235 and 5 uranium-238s. And then it makes 41 235s. So basically for every cycle you get an extra uranium-235. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take these. We're going to need those. The thing is, I want to control it so that when the 41 come out, we take one of those 41 and send it over here to make fuel cells, and then put the other 40 back inside. So that's kind of the tricky part. So let's start by making a stack inserter. I'm going to put a requester chest to request 238. Actually, probably just a regular fast inserter would be fine, because we only need 5 of those. And then I'm going to put another requester chest. Well, no, I don't need another requester chest. Alright, so let's put that in there and we'll watch it work. Okay, now on the output, let's put that into a steel chest for now. Okay, and then what I'm thinking is we could use a latch. So let's set up an SR latch. Okay, and the way we did that before was set greater than reset, and we output a set of 1. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we could have the set signal when we get 40 in the box. When we get at least 40. Okay, so we'll just say greater than 40. We issue the, whoops, we issue the set signal. Okay. And then let's put a light there so we know if it is set or not. Okay, so that means we got 41. All right, so then on that signal, we can take out 1 and then reset it at the same time. All right, so I'm going to take those out. Just because I don't want it to work yet. Yeah, this is going to have to be a filter inserter. Let's put that back in. And I'm going to reset this real quick. As soon as I get my combinator. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then that will go to an active provider. All right. Now where's my green wires? Okay. So I want a stack size of 1. I want to read hand contents, and I only want this to go when I have an S signal. Okay. And then as soon as it picks up 1, we're going to use that to reset the latch. Okay, so we're going to read hand contents, and as soon as we see uranium-235, we're going to output a reset signal. All right, so that way we should continue to have 40 left over in this box. All right, so let's see what happens when I put these in there. Okay. No. Give me that. All right, that didn't work. Why not? Okay, so when it's greater than 40, it turns on. Maybe I need to do a hold. Okay, let's try this again. That's weird. It turned on immediately. I want it to hold. Reset. Okay, let me try to reset this again. Okay, so what happens when I put in 1? Nothing. Okay. So far, so good. $40, $41. Yeah, that's weird. It's not resetting. Okay, maybe I have this connected wrong. All right, let's try this again. Okay. So if we see that, reset 1. Let's go with the red wire this time. Okay. Let's try it again. Okay. All right, I think it's working now. We had 42. Now, where is it taking that stuff? Because it should be coming back to this chest. Actually, it is in this chest. There's 2 there. Why aren't you picking it up? Oh, I know why. Okay, I need to remove that condition. There we go. Okay, so now I got 40 in the box that I can feed back into here. And we can do that with another chest. And 2 more stack inserters. Okay. So now let's see what happens when we put out 41 again. Hopefully it'll wait until the 41st piece of uranium gets put in there. It'll take 1 out and the rest will transfer over. Just have to wait a few seconds for that to happen. And then this will continue to give us whatever additional uranium comes from the refining process. Okay, that's almost done. You know, so once you have your first 40, then you're good to go, basically. Okay. All right, so we have to set this inserter to wait until we get the go signal as well. Okay, we don't need to read the contents in this. Okay, so now this one won't go until there's 41 in there. So what was happening here before was this was taking them out before this box could accumulate the 41 that we need. So let's wait for that to go again. This time this box should fill up and then both of these inserters will go at the same time. This will pull out 1 because it's stack size limited, and then this one, actually we don't need to limit the stack size on this one. Okay. I think we need another latch. All right, so now we want this one to turn on and we want it to continue until that box is empty. So we'll need actually 2 more combinators. So this will be another set reset. This one. Okay, and again, I'm going to hook up a light just so I can see what's going on. Okay, so in this case, let's remove that. Okay, so when this triggers, I want to how do I want to do this? All right, so when I get, let me think about this. When these inserters turn on, I want this one to stay on. Okay. So that'll send the S over here. That'll turn on. And then this one, when uranium is equal to 0, that's going to send the reset signal. Let's see if that, no, stop. Okay, now we only have 38. I screwed it up. All right, we're gonna have to wait till we have another uranium now. So now there is nothing in the box. And these latches are both set. So we want this to turn on when S is greater than 0. All right. Yeah, now we just need to wait for another uranium to be produced. Or, yeah, we're gonna have to wait. So, sit tight, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I used a console command to cheat myself 1 piece of uranium. All right, let's see if it works. And I'm going to be ready to grab everything that comes out of here in case it doesn't. There's probably a easier way to do this that doesn't require 5 combinators, but this is the way that I've done it. If you know of a more convenient method, please let me know. I'd be happy to simplify this. But anyway, I kind of like working through some of these logic problems. Actually, maybe what I'll do, let's remove the request from that chest, so in case I screw up. There we go. That way if I screw up again, nothing will happen. Or at least it won't get used up to make more fuel cells. Alright, here we go. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think I know what the problem is. Get that started again. I think I need to use a different... I think I need to use the red circuit instead of green. What the heck? Let me get some more copper. Alright, I need green circuits apparently. I don't think you should need green circuits to make wires, but that's the way they have it now. Alright. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is... There we go. Trying to remove that. Alright, so let's connect that with red. So that way our S signals don't potentially interfere with one another. Alright. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now it's working. Alright, so let's replace that again with the active provider. And here again we can request the uranium. Okay, I don't need uranium, he does. Okay, I think it's working now. Let's watch this for one more cycle, just to be sure. Looks like mining productivity is almost done. I think the next thing that we'll want to research is the uranium reprocessing, so that we can reprocess the spent fuel cells and convert those into uranium-238. Let's look at that. Yeah, so that way every 10 or every 5 fuel cells that we use, we can turn that back into uranium. When you do that, then the ratio for the fuel essentially becomes 13:1. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Thank goodness. We need to get rid of the uranium-238 from this box. So why don't we reset when it's empty? Okay. Let's try that and see if it empties the uranium. Hopefully going back in there. Okay. Yeah, so this takes 19 238s to 1 235. And it gives you 10 fuel cells. So if we get 6 uranium-238s back from those 10 spent fuel cells, then the ratio is essentially 13:1. So what we'll want to do next is we'll want to set this so that the enrichment only operates when we have a ratio. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so we'll only want the enrichment to run when we have a ratio of 13:1. I think we can set that up right now. Except I'm burning up everything, right? So I think that's only going to work if we limit the input. So let's have this run only if fuel cells are less than, let's say, yeah, 40. That's fine. That'll be 10 for each reactor. That way we won't automatically use up every piece of uranium that we have. And I'll put a storage here, and hopefully the hopefully the excess will go into the storage. Okay. So for 13:1, we need to do some arithmetic. And we need to connect that to a roboport. So let's put a roboport over here. We'll put it over here, I suppose. There. Okay. And we'll set that to, all right, to read logistic network contents. All right, so here we want 13:1, so we want uranium-238 divided by uranium-235, and we'll output, let's say, a green signal. What's my output? I don't see it. Well, it must be very close to 0. Okay, and then we'll send that out. Well, first of all, let's hook up a light. And we'll enable if green is greater than or equal to 13. Actually, we should make that a red then. Well, no. Let's make this less than 13. And why don't I get green? I was hoping I would get the color. All right. Just not to confuse these lights. I think we got a problem there. There's still uranium in there. All right, and then we'll tell this to turn on only if green is less than 13. Okay, so we'll only do reprocessing if we have less than 13. I'm not sure why I have an extra one in here. Let's watch this again and see what's going on. I'm not sure where that extra one came from. Oh. Did it come from here? No, because I'm not requesting any of that uranium into here. Okay. Well, that's strange. I'm not sure where that came from. There must have been a... Maybe I put it in by mistake. Okay. Alright, so this will only run as long as we have less than the 13:1 ratio. And then as soon as we have nuclear fuel reprocessing set up, then we'll convert those used up fuel cells into 238 and put those back into the system. And we've got plenty of it stored up. Okay, well, it looks like it's working now. Alright, well, that'll do it for this one. Thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.